Guys, welcome to my channel on Tech Chronicle with Swastik. In this channel, I will going to give you the latest update regarding computer science and about the upcoming courses in my channel. Today, I am going to tell about database management system, that is DBMS full course. Today, in this lecture 35, you will going to know about serializable scheduler. For this today's class agenda, here you will going to know about serializable and its type. Where you will going to know about what is serializability, serializable schedule, types of serializability. Where you will going to know about conflict serializability and view serializability. Now coming to what is serializability. Some non-serial schedule may lead to inconsistency of the database. Serializability is a concept that helps to identify which non-serial schedulers are correct and will maintain the consistency of the database. Now coming to serializable schedule. If a given non-serial schedule of n transactions is equivalent to some serial schedule of n transaction, then it is called as a serializable schedule. Serializable schedule are always consistent, recoverable, cascadeless, and strict. Now coming to the types of serializability. There are two types of serializability, that are conflict serializability and view serializability. Now coming to the first one, that is conflict serializability. If a given non-serial schedule can be converted into a serial schedule by swapping its non-conflicting operation, then it is called a conflict serializable schedule. Example of conflict serializability. In conflict serializable, swapping is possible only if S1 and S2 are logically equal. Now see this first example, T1 read A, T2 read A. In the first schedule S1, T1 read A, and after that T2 read A. If you will swap it, then T1 will read second and T2 will read first. So here S1 equal to S2. That means it is non-conflict. Now take the second example, T1 read A and T2 write A. First T1 read A, then T2 write A. If you will swap, then first T1 will write and in T2 it will be read. Here S1 is not equal to S2. That means it is conflict. View serializability. If a given schedule is found to be viewed as equivalent to some serial schedule, then it is called a view serializable schedule. Now let's take the example of view serializability. Let's take this example, T1 read A, after that T2 write A, then T1 write A, then T3 write A. This is schedule S. With 3 transactions, the total number of possible schedule are 3 factorial is equal to 3 into 2 into 1, that equal to 6. So S1 will become T1, T2, T3. S2 will become T1, T3, T2. S3 will become T2, T3, T1. S4 will become T2, T1, T3. S5 will become T3, T1, T2. S6 will become T3, T2, T1. Now taking the first schedule S1, T1 will be read A, then write A. After that T2 will write A. Then T3 will write A. Schedule S1. This is the second schedule S1. Step 1 is to final updation of data item. In both schedule S and S1 there is no read except the initial read. That's why we don't need to check the condition. Then the step 2, that is initial reading. The initial read operation in S is done by T1 and in S1 it is also done by T1. Step 3 will have to final write operation. The final write operation in S is done by T3 and in S1 it is done by T3. So S and S1 are view equivalent. So first schedule S1 satisfy all the 3 conditions, so we don't need to check another schedule. Hence, view equivalent serial schedule is T1 implies T2 implies T3. If you like the video, then like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. That's all for this lecture.